It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Hurts. Flushed out right. And Sanders has got it complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is Smith with a grab. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the 29, Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Wentz now on 1st down. And returns it right back to Samuel. 2nd and 7. Now Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
They go play action with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. To the 36-yard line, stop there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On play action, it's Wentz. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wentz. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Into the red zone, Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Safety's creeping. Check 4. Kill. Lord, don't go. Crash. I got it. 57's the mic. 57. In your face.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It's a quarterback sneak. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, that's tough right there. Asking your quarterback to get you 2 yards on a sneak. As it turns out, he gets them no yards instead.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check 52. Shoot.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket, try to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Wentz's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flush to his, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 31, check 31. Shit.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Heineke to throw for it on fourth down. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Final play of the half here, Heineke. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
They'll throw now on the final play. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run with Gibson. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first down, right back to Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will...
Touchdown, Washington! Curtis Samuel, 39 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it